Hey everybody, it's VTG Plays here, bringing you guys another swinging video. Now, in the last video I did about senior creative director Brian Intahar's Spider-Man 2 breakdown, his last points mentioned having over 65 suits to choose from and having over 200 styles to choose from. And with the game dropping in less than a month, I wanted to just express my thoughts on which suits I'd like to see make the cut. Now, disclaimer 1, I will only be discussing Peter suits in this video. Disclaimer 2, I will be discussing suits from previous games and ones that have been newly shown and confirmed. Just not in this video. So if you could like, comment, share, and subscribe, I'll have that video pushed out within the coming week. Now, without any more distractions, let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Now, starting off at number 1, we have the Spider-Man Unlimited suit. Now look, I can't be the only one who thought of this as the ideal futuristic looking Spider-Man as a kid when I first watched the series Spider-Man Unlimited. At least before I was introduced to Miguel O'Hara through Shattered Dimensions and Edge of Time. Granted, the show isn't that great, but it still has some amazing concepts nonetheless, right? And the suit was definitely one of them. The web cape, the huge spider logo that extends to his wrists, everything just works perfectly. Me personally, I'm a stickler for suits that stray away from the traditional suit design. That's just me, don't bite my head off like Venom for it. Moving on to number 2, we have Spider-Man 2099. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself, guys. Now, Insomniac has always done right by us by implementing Spider-Verse movie costumes into the game, so I've got little to no doubt that this will actually make the cut. Now, legend has it that Peter and Miles will throw down in the game, so it'd be fun to recreate that fight if we're able to. So guys, I've got my fingers crossed that this is a canon event. Okay, I'll stop now. Now, the third Peter suit on the list is the Spider-Man India suit. Now, this suit is a complete wild card because as of earlier this September, we have 3 versions of the same suit, 2 of which have different hair models than what Ben Jordan has been given as the mocap actor for Spider-Man. But I mean, fuck it, if they can make Mangaverse Spider-Man's short ass fit that character model, then I don't see this being an issue. The wild card factor is if we'll get all 3 suits, considering they're all the same person. Who knows? Regardless, you can't help but respect the fact that Marvel respects the culture, for real. All 3 suits incorporate Indian style, garments, accessories, while giving a unique spin on all of them. That's what I like about them. Now, I know I said Spider-Man India is the real oddball, but number 4 really takes the cake with Spider-Man 2211. Now, if he looks familiar to you, he should. He was the biggest NPC in Across the Spider-Verse with Miles on his back, literally. Everyone's looking at him like, bro, do you not see this shit on your back? He's turning around. Bro, the biggest bot in the movie, for real. Now, the suit itself is fine and dandy and cool, but what's really talking to me are those 4 freaky looking spider arm hands. I'd love to see what Insomniac could do with those, especially with the spider arms having a much bigger presence in this game, as everyone knows. With the power of the PS5, I'm sure they can make something shake. Now, coming up at number 5, we have the Millennial Visions suit. This is officially the least covered, or at least the least known suit on this list. Mainly because it only stars in literally 1 issue. No movie, no TV shows, none of that. Now, the suit design is cool as fuck to me. I won't even lie about that. It's like, imagine if Spider-Man went to Black Widow to get his suits tailor-made. The all-black suit, the red eyes and logo, the red puncture wounds going across his body. That's a unique detail and I like that. Now, I do have my fair share of doubts about it making it into the game, simply because it's not known like that. But if Insomniac really came through for me on this one, I'd sell my soul. Cue drum roll, please. Coming in at number 6, we have the famed, the classic, the retro, the OG, the Sensational Spider-Man suit. Out of all the suits on this list, this is probably the most likely to make it into the game. It's a clear fan favorite. For a while, it was the only alternative suit that Ben Reilly wore. But what's really got me excited about this suit is if they'll include a chasm variant for the suit. That'll really look good in the nighttime if you ask me. And I mean, come on now, show my boy Ben Reilly some love. The suit hasn't been featured in any game since Edge of Time. Now look, at number 7 we have the Ricochet suit, and while I love it, I honestly don't think anyone else does. I don't know, man, when I see Suit Wishlist, I often don't see this one pop up. It's been in Edge of Time, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and for some reason I don't feel any love for it from the fans. That's just weird. Nonetheless, the suit still goes hard. The excessive flare of the damn jacket, the hair itself, it's over the top and I'm here for it. Like I said, I favor suits that really differ from the norm of the traditional Spider-Man suit, so this gets nothing but a thumbs up from me. Matter of fact, man, fuck it, it's story time. Now, as I said before, Ricochet was already in the DLC pack for Spider-Man Edge of Time. I was 10 years old when the shit first got announced, so I asked my mom to take me to GameStop. She took me there and she put the pre-order in her name, but she was not happy about getting me a Spider-Man game again in the past few years, but didn't put a dime down towards it. Promising she would do it later, but tragically, later never came. How your own mother starts your supervillain arc, bro? Explain that to me. Parental trauma aside, let's go ahead and move on to number 8, which is the Threats and Menaces suit, aka the David Weaver suit. Now, this suit debuted in the 2020 comic Threats and Menaces, The aesthetic honestly speaks for itself. The blue and white color scheme, the glowing eyes, the glowing symbol. Y'all can't tell me that wouldn't look good in the nighttime, right? Now in the comics, the suit came equipped with 360-degree POV vision, so if suit powers are brought back into the game, we could be able to have a suit power that enables us to be able to play from a VR perspective. That POV vision will be hard, y'all can't lie. Now up next at number 9, we have the Captain Universe or the Enigma Force Spider-Man. It's a clear fan favorite, it's been featured in many games, and with the power of the PS5, I'm sure they'd be able to make the suit really pop. Now, something I stumbled upon when I first started doing research for this video was that in Shattered Dimensions, they actually gave this suit a symbiote variant. It was a really original design that I unfortunately never got to unlock, but nonetheless, I still wanted the suit then, and I still want it now. Now, I guess it's still up for debate if we're gonna get symbiote variants for any of these suits or all of these suits. From what I've been hearing about gameplay recently, I'm hearing that's leaning towards a no, but nonetheless, I still want it then, and I still want it now. Plus, I still think there's some sort of suit power we can make out of this. Nothing game breaking for sure, but adding something as simple as a concussive energy blast you can charge up, or something like that wouldn't be too outrageous in my opinion. I don't know, you guys leave your thoughts in the comments below. Now, before I hit number 10, I wanted to give some honorable mentions, first of which is the Beyond Spider suit, the Fake Red manga series suit, and the House of M. All of them I truly love equally, but I just couldn't squeeze them onto the list just because I feel like they're not too dissimilar from the classic traditional Spider-Man suit that I feel like it would be taking up too much space for what I feel like are exotic suits that I feel like should get some exposure. But I had to give Ben Reilly some more love because he's just been getting cucked recently. And if you know, then you know. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to end this list off at number 10, which is the Hellfire Gala suit. Now, just to clarify, this is indeed a Peter suit. This Screen Rant reporter must have been drunk because he reported this as a Miles suit and not a Peter suit. That aside, it's really quite a unique suit when you start to break it down. The hot red glowing spider symbol on his right shoulder, the lighted webbing on his soles and fingertips, and the glowing eyes, bro. Y'all can't tell me this don't go hard. Come on now. Now, it's really up for grabs if any of these suits will make it into the game, but even if none of these come into the game, I'll still be satisfied with the product that we got. I say that because I'm gonna need you Raimi suit fans to tighten up, bro. A lot of y'all were sending death threats to Insomniac, and that's really not cool. Voice an opinion? Hell, boycott it. But don't send death threats like you're really entitled to anything beyond what they've already given us. Especially when Brian said they were already planning on giving us that suit in the first place. So that really made everybody look bad. I'm really ashamed of y'all, bro. Trash. But everyone who stuck around to the end of the video and everyone who maintained their cool during that whole fiasco, y'all got my respect, man. I appreciate y'all joining me today. If y'all think my suit picks are cool or downright stupid, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Just remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to be part of the VTG squad. And with that, I'm out, guys. See y'all later.